Well, we've had week 5 of the college football season. I can't wait to get straight into who needs acknowledging this week.
Acknowledge me!
Well, there were some good ones this week. I chose a few here. Not going to spend a ton of time on stats, but dadgummit.
There were some shocking results.
Yes, there was. We're going to start with probably the most watched game of the weekend in Georgia and Alabama. Everybody thought coming into this that maybe this was going to be the week that Alabama was kind of brought back to earth a little bit.
Let's be honest.
Yep.
We thought that.
I did. I personally did.
In our Dude Watch Shorts.
Yep.
We both predicted that Georgia would win between 6 and 7 points.
I didn't personally think it was going to be all that close either. I didn't. I mean, but looking back, Georgia showed a little bit of signs of maybe being a little shaky. But we're going to go ahead and start off here with Mr. Jalen Milroe. Jalen Milroe? Whatever. The quarterback for Alabama, damn it. Dadgummit. Well, hey, look, he absolutely, in my opinion, cemented his name at the top of not just the Heisman list, the top of all of college football. He is the best player in college football right now. He absolutely separated himself from the pack. If you have anybody out there that might even be creeping into your mind, you need to go back and watch this game. First half of this game, he absolutely single-handedly shut Georgia down, made them look like a freaking high school team a lot of times. But hey, I was really hard on Jalen Milroe in the beginning here. I didn't think he was going to be able to step up, but he has done it in a big way. Mr. Jalen Milroe, we acknowledge you.
Acknowledge me!
And daggum, we talked about these Oklahoma Sooners. There was a lot of questions. Were they going to go down to Auburn? Were they going to go into War Eagle land?
The Rook.
And then were they going to go down there with a rookie quarterback, a kid that's taken probably fewer than 20 snaps in his whole college career, and be able to do something? Well, quarterback play was not good. We're not going. It wasn't great. It wasn't horrible. But I'll tell you this. The defense, which is what we called out going into the weekend, they stepped up. They were the reason for them being able to pull it out here. Really impressed that they were actually able to go down there and do that with such a poor quarterback, quite honestly. Don't get too far ahead of yourself, Oklahoma. You still got problems at quarterback.
May turn into something. It's just very, very early going through an SEC gauntlet.
Yeah,
Oof.
yeah. I mean, welcome to the SEC. I mean, it's going to be hard every single week, but have to take my hats off to you. Oklahoma, we acknowledge you.
Acknowledge me!
And man, oh man, it kind of hurts this last one here for me having to do this. Tennessee fan, you see the big T, you see the daddy hat here, but daggum, Mark Stoops rolled into Oxford and absolutely shoved it right up Lane Kiffin's ass. Was Lane Kiffin thinking about Florida? Was he thinking about taking that job? Well, he may have been, but dadgummit, Kentucky came in there, knocked off number 6 Ole Miss. Mark Stoops, learning from his mistake in the Georgia game, not going for it on a key fourth down. In this game, he questionably went for it on fourth down deep in his own territory and picked it up. But he took that criticism, he put it to good use there and learned from it. That Kentucky defense is a nasty, nasty defense. I'm really
they did it on the road. We talk about Kroger Field, but they went on the road.
It's their first victory against a top 10 appointment
in the 70s.
Yeah, I think it was 1972 or something like that.
I've
always said Mark Stoops is a good coach. I don't really know necessarily that they're going to be conference champs or anything like that, but they are going to piss in plenty of people's Cheerios this year with that defense and being able to play with that kind of moxie. University of Kentucky, we acknowledge.
Acknowledge me!
you wrap
football.
up,
Yep.
I've got a bonus.
Oh, boy.
I've got a bonus from a special listener out there.
Okay.
Let's give a little acknowledgement to SMU putting that smackdown on Florida State, 42-16. The quarterback, Mr. DJ, is acting like he's hurt now. He's not going to play for a couple of weeks. Coach is in trouble. You've mentioned the coach's name multiple times. You don't want your coach's name in our mouths. SMU, we acknowledge you.
Acknowledge me.
Oh boy, DJ Uwe Ungala, I'm awful. He is a program wrecker as far as I'm concerned.
But we get these suggestions from you. You tell us who we should acknowledge, and we'll do it right here on the podcast. I know
all of you are out there watching all of the college football every weekend. Let us know down in the comments, who should we be acknowledging from this weekend's college football? Leave it down in the comments on your way out. Do all the YouTube stuff. Like, comment, subscribe. Follow us on all our socials. Until next time.
Acknowledge me.